Good morning, my dear friends. Myself, Dr. M. H. Chennaya, Professor of Mechanical Engineering and Vice Principal at Saptagiri College of Engineering, Bangalore. Friends, in today's session, we are going to learn about the fatigue strength, and here we have taken up a problem on a steel rod which is subjected to fluctuating torsional load. So, friends, whenever you have a member subjected to a fluctuating load, we make use of the Soderberg equation, and here this is the case of a torsion, and hence we have the formula. The Soderberg equation is given by tau A by tau minus 1d plus tau m by tau yd is equal to 1. This is for the case of a torsional load. So, let us find out what each term stands for. Here, let us start this with this tau A. Tau A is equal to MTA by ZT. So, what is the meaning of tau A? Tau is shear stress, A is amplitude. So, this is shear stress amplitude is given by MTA by ZT. MT is torque, A is amplitude. So, MTA stands for the torque amplitude. So, let me write down the meaning of this MTA. MTA is equal to MT max minus MT minimum, that is the minimum torque, by 2. So, in this problem, friends, it says the torque is fluctuating between 200 Newton meter to 400. So, 400 is the maximum value. I will say 400 into 10 to the power of 3 to convert that to Newton millimeter, minus 200 into 10 to the power of 3 divided by 2. So, 400 minus 200 is 200 by 2 is 100. So, 100 into 10 to the power of 3 Newton millimeter, because this is torque. Then, friends, what is ZT? ZT is called as the torsional module, that is ZT is the module in torsion given by pi d cube by 16, where d stands for the diameter of the rod to be determined. So, friends, with this substitution, we will get this tau A as MTA by ZT. MTA is 100 into 10 to the power of 3 divided by ZT is pi d cube by 16. So, this is pi d cube into 16. I have taken 16 to the numerator, and hence you will have the value. This is 16 multiplied by 10 to the power of 5 divided by pi d cube, where d is the diameter to be found out. Similarly, friends, let us calculate what is tau m. Friends, tau is shear stress, m stands for module. So, tau m is shear stress mean value, that is given by MTM, that is the mean torque, divided by 16, that is ZT. So, what is MTM is the average of these two values of torsion, that is 400 into 10 to the power of 3 plus 200 into 10 to the power of 3 divided by 2 is the mean value, multiplied by pi d cube by 16. So, friend, this will be 400 plus 200 is 600 by 2 is 300. So, 300 into 10 to the power of 3 into 16, 16 I have taken to the numerator, divided by pi d cube, and hence this value works out to 48 into 10 to the power of 5. So, this is 48 into 10 to the power of 5 divided by pi d cube. So, we have evaluated what is tau A, what is tau m in terms of the shaft diameter small d. So, next, friend, we have got two more parameters to be evaluated. They are tau minus 1d. See, tau minus 1d is given by tau minus 1 divided by n suffix minus 1d. Tau minus 1d is the endurance stress in shear. So, here the values you do not find, and this can be taken equal to 0.25 times sigma u, that is 25% of sigma u of that material, divided by n minus 1d is given by the formula KSZ, KSR, KL n minus 1a. So, what are these values? You will find out. Friends, the value of sigma u of the material of the rod is given to be 600. So, I will write it as 0.25 times 600 divided by n minus 1d. KSZ is the size correction factor, this is 0.85, and KSR is surface correction factor, is given by 1 by ESR, where ESR is the surface coefficient, KL is the load factor. For torsion, friends, the value is 0.6, the KL value, and then we have got n minus 1a, the factor of safety given in the question, that is 3. Friends, with all this substitution, now we will have to find out what is this ESR. Friends, you have the formula for torsion for ESR given by E dash SR is equal to 0.425 plus 0.575 ESR. Friends, this equation is given in the data handbook under this chapter fatigue strength. And friends, how to find out this E dash SR? There is a graph in the data handbook wherein the value of sigma u is plotted along the x-axis and the value of this E dash SR is plotted along the y-axis on the right hand side. Friends, lot of curves are given there, and here I am going to take a rough finish because nothing is specified about the problem or the surface condition. So, I will take a rough finished curve based on the value of that sigma u, which is given as 600. So, this is at 600. I am going to write a vertical till it touches this curve, obtain the value of this E dash SR. So, this E dash SR you get it as 0.91 approximately. So, here I am going to substitute this value as 0.81. Friends, if you simplify this tau minus 1d, it works out to 82.69. This is 82.69. I'll just record it. So, sigma tau minus 1d is equal to 82.69 Newton per mm square. It is a stress, and hence the value will be in Newton per mm square or MPa. Finally, friends, you are left with the calculation of tau yd. So, once you have the value of tau yd, you can make the substitution and evaluate what is the value of d required. So, friends, this tau minus 1d, tau yd is given by the formula tau y, the yield shear stress, divided by factor of safety, that is the design factor of safety. Friends, tau y, the yield shear stress, is generally taken equal to 0.5 to 0.6 or 50 to 60% of sigma u. Say I will take it as 0.6 times sigma u. Sigma is the ultimate strength of the material. N is d is KSZ, K sigma A, NYA is the formula. Again, you find all these equations in the data handbook. So, it is 0.6 times sigma u is 600 given in the data, KSZ is 0.85, K sigma A is a stress concentration factor. When nothing is specified, you can take it as 1, and NYA is the given factor of safety. With all this substitution, friends, you get tau yd 64.71. 64.71 Newton per mm square or MPa. Friends, we are able to evaluate all the 4 terms of that equation. Let me substitute and obtain the value of d. So, friends, substituting in the formula of the Soderberg, we have this value tau a, that is 16 into 10 to the power of 3 divided by pi d cube, tau a by tau minus 1d, the value you have recorded here 82.69 plus tau m is the mean value, that is 48 into 10 to the power of 3 divided by pi d cube. So, it comes to 5, this is to the power of 5, and again this is to the power of 5, divided by pi d cube, and that is divided by the value of tau yd is equal to 64.71 that should be equated to 1, the equation of Soderberg's. So, if we equate this quantity to 1, we will arrive at the value of d, the diameter of this rod required, that works out to 30.99 millimeter. And if you are selecting a standard size, the standard size available is d is equal to 35 millimeter. Because this is more than 30, you have to take a standard value, and this will be the value of the diameter of the rod required. Friends, I hope you are all satisfied with the presentation I have made on this fatigue strain, wherein the shaft was subjected to a fluctuating torsional load. And friends, if you are satisfied with the presentation I have made, and if you find this is of use to the students of engineering, please subscribe to my channel Mechanical Engineering Lecture Series by Dr. M.A. Chennaiah. And friends, I thank you all for watching my YouTube video. Have a wonderful day, and this is Dr. M.A. Chennaiah signing off.